Fences is directed by and stars Denzel Washington as well as Viola Davis, and this film follows a father who has a lot of problems. He's very judgmental of his surroundings and his environment, and he does some regrettable things to his family, but what this movie is mostly about is him trying to provide for his family in the 1950s while also dealing with a lot of demons in his life. This film was adapted from the play with the same name that was penned by August Wilson. And this is yet another film that is getting quite a lot of Oscar buzz, and I believe it's because of three reasons. Reason number one being Denzel Washington, number two being Viola Davis, and number three, this movie's screenplay. Because this film is based off of a play, the majority of this movie takes place in the confines of this house. So you get this opportunity to see a really brilliantly written character study of this really complex person in that of Troy Maxton. Fences really fascinated me. It was amazing to see a movie that is so clearly a play, but see it translate very well to screen. A vast majority of the actors in this film also portray the same characters in the play version, and it really shows. In my review of Manchester by the Sea, I talked about how Casey Affleck gives a very understated, yet at the same time brilliant performance in that movie. Well, Denzel Washington's performance in this movie is honestly the opposite of subdued. He has a lot of opportunities to give a very loud and showy performance. It's not a bad thing at all, I'm just saying that these are two very different performances from two actors that both have a very solid shot at snagging the Oscar this year. Viola Davis plays opposite of Denzel Washington in this film, and she, like her co-star, is magnificent. There's one scene in particular that is like the Oscar scene, like, you know, when they say, and now introducing Viola Davis, and they play the clip of the movie that she's getting nominated from. There's a scene in this movie, that's going to be the clip. But both of the lead actors in this film really elevate this movie into being something truly remarkable. Both of these actors are the reason that this movie is getting as much buzz as it is. You have two fabulous actors at the top of their game giving emotional and impactful performances. As far as negatives go, the really only thing that I didn't like about this movie is the fact that it has an epilogue of sorts. It felt very disjointed, and it felt like as if it betrayed the rest of the movie in the fact that it's not very grounded. I know what they were trying to do, but it felt very awkward and forced, and it didn't really feel like it gelled well with the rest of the film, because the movie comes to a point where it fades to black, and I was like, that's your ending right there. You should just cut right there, because the epilogue just tells us things that the audience already could have assumed. It felt like a deleted scene that they'd add on the Blu-ray and you'd watch and be like, I'm glad they didn't put that in the movie, except they did. All in all, Fences is an extremely well-acted and well-written movie that really tells the hardships of this family in the 1950s. That paired with the fact that these characters that these actors are portraying are very complex and very deep. I think if Fences does get any nominations, it'll mostly be because of the screenplay or the acting. I really don't see it having any sort of shot getting Best Picture. So did you guys see Fences? What did you think about it? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you liked today's video. And if you did, click on the link down below, subscribe to my channel to see more movie reviews and movie related things. And thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.